Basically, Hearthstone Battlegrounds is Blizzard's answer to the new auto battler genre that's been popping off. Everyone thought and was asking for them to turn Heroes of the Storm into an auto battler. However, that's pretty generic and contrived given that every other MOBA known to man has already done an auto battler style of their MOBA characters. So I think personally that it's really cool that they're taking Hearthstone, their trading card game genre game, and turning that into an auto battler instead. It's a little bit more unique. It's a little bit more simplified. You'll notice that there aren't things like items. The scaling is a little bit different and stuff like that. So I'll jump into it and show you guys a little bit. So basically, if we pop on over here, there's like a modes button. If you have access, you'll see this changes to like a modes button. This is where the arena used to be. Hey, Lothie! So if you click on that, see how there's like the arena still exists, but there's a different mode, which is the Battlegrounds mode, which is in beta right now, battle against 7 opponents. So you can still, I think they did it like this because Battlegrounds is kind of building off the arena style game mode that they already had. So it makes sense that they kind of bundle it under this. And if you go back here, you still have like your old, I was climbing like hell yesterday, y'all. I had like an 82% win rate. I was like, pap, 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 pap. So anyway, I'm probably going to keep gunning it actually in ranked this month. I'm not going to lie. I'm like super back into it, except I kind of plateaued around rank 14 and then started dying and losing games on my phone. So, but anyway, so if we jump into modes, you'll see that there's this Battlegrounds option. Hey, General, what's up? So if we pop in here, you'll notice I've already lost a game because my game bugged out and my board was busted and I couldn't position my units properly. However, that's fine. We can always climb back up. There's a little help button here, so I might as well go through this with you. Basically, the way that it works is the same as other auto battlers in that there's the phase where you're kind of planning stuff and you're buying stuff. So that's the recruitment phase. And then the combat phase where you'll go up against an opponent and then you smoosh each other in the face. All the like main stuff is in here. So the difference between Battlegrounds and other auto battlers is that all minions that you buy cost 3 gold. So throughout the entirety of the game, it doesn't matter what rank any of the units that you purchase are, they're always going to be 3 gold, and every time you sell them, they're always going to be 1 gold. Also, there are like little things to keep in mind. For example, you can only so basically when you buy a minion, which we'll see when we jump into a game, when you buy a minion, it goes into your hand it's like you get a card in your hand. You then have to play the card onto the board to place your unit. So if you consider like the hand being like your shelf in TFT, and then you play the card from your shelf onto the board, that's kind of the same as in something like TFT or Dota or whatever, Underlords or whatever. However, in those games, you can sell units from your shelf. In Battlegrounds, you can't do that. You can only sell units that are on the board. I don't know if they're going to change that because it felt kind of unintuitive for me, but I think once you get used to it, it's okay, because you just have to keep in mind that like if you don't actually need a particular unit, there's no point buying it because you're just going to waste 3 gold. And if you don't have room on the board to then put that unit back on the board in order to sell it, then it's just like massive waste of time, massive waste of money and whatever. So you have to be really careful about which units you're actually spending your gold on. But then there's the same mechanic of get 3 of a minion to upgrade it, but instead of it being like a massive power spike for that unit, basically the unit will upgrade kind of 1 tier, but then you get a bonus card out of that, which lets you recruit a higher tiered additional unit, which is really cool. So then if you play that, you can like sell that unit. Like if you end up getting something you don't want, you can play it and then sell it and trade it in for something else. But again, it only costs 1 gold. So it's not like if you get a 4-star minion, you can just sell it for like 3 gold or something like that. It's always still going to be 1 gold. The thing that confused me when I played it at BlizzCon, so here it says, like, you can upgrade your tavern to get better minions, etc., etc., etc. Rearrange, drag your units around to strategize your fight order. So that's important because if you go over here, during the combat phase, your units always attack from left to right. So everyone's units, it'll kind of take turns. So like one of your units attacks, one of their units attacks, one of your units attacks, one of theirs, one of yours, one of theirs. But it's always attacking from the left side of the board to the right. So if there's a unit that has a death rattle that you want to make sure triggers at the start of the fight, make sure you put it all the way to the left and stuff like that. But what confused me was I couldn't tell, like sometimes they would just attack random shit, so I couldn't work out what was going on. But then if you look here, random targets, each attack is at a random enemy unless it has taunt. So that's the thing that I was like, are they attacking randomly? Am I missing something? But they do actually attack randomly. So unless you have a taunt minion on your board, all the units it'll kind of be a coin flip as to like which unit your units are actually going to attack or not. So you might come out, which is the same level of RNG that you get in like TFT and stuff sometimes. Like when your unit is just out of range of another one and you don't kill it and you're like, what the hell? I thought I totally had that. Basically, that's how that goes. And then buffs and stuff are a little bit more advanced, so we'll see how we go. And those can depend on the synergies that you get. But basically, there's like a whole bunch of different synergies in the game too. So you have there's like mechs, beasts, demons and stuff like that. So that's the same in TFT and stuff in terms of if you want really strong synergies, then you probably want to go for like a lot of mech stuff, like mech buffs or beast buffs or things like that. Some of the cards will synergize better with certain heroes. So at the start of the game, you pick a certain hero and then try to build your deck off that, depending on what comes up in the store. But that's kind of dangerous too, because when so the game that I played this morning that I lost horrendously, I'll go back over here to talk about it. So for example, it is fun. Yeah, it's definitely fun. Definitely needs a bit of work, hence beta, but like that's why we're here to give it a go. So for example, when you draft the hero at the start of the game, different heroes will have different hero powers. So one of the heroes will give a passive buff to certain types of minions that you have each turn. So I picked the one that's like gives a buff to whichever beasts you play each turn or whatever. The problem with that is if you happen to get unlucky with your store turnout and you only get mechs or you only get demons or whatever, but you have a hero that has a hero power for beasts only, and you end up getting that unlucky throughout the entire game, then you can come across some really, then that could be a problem. You're not going to be able, you might as well go for a hero that has a more neutral hero power that's still useful rather than something that's stupidly OP if only you could get that minion type. Thanks for that follow, Hortenvis. Thank you. So yeah, basically you just kind of have to, that's like a risk reward thing, right? Like, would you rather play safer and have a more neutral hero power that's useful in more different types of circumstances? Or do you really want to try to force yourself into a particular comp and stuff like that? So anyway, we'll play around and see how we go. Hopefully we can get at least one first place for the stream, so that maybe it can be like a useful learning experience, but I don't know. We'll see how we go. Like, obviously I'm not like a diamond tier TFT player or anything like that, but I do love Hearthstone and I do love the auto battler genre. Like, I have been playing a lot of TFT, so I think this would be good for me. But yeah, and again, there's no items, so you don't have to worry about like placing items and stuff. So TFT is kind of like the way that we've seen the MOBAs be different in terms of how much depth they have in terms of like items and runes and things like that. That's really similar with Blizzard games too. It's like easy to learn, hard to master situation. Whereas in League of Legends, it might take a lot more effort to kind of learn all the intricacies of those types of items. And yeah, also sorry about my voice. I did go to the method party. I did drink a lot. I was completely hungover the entirety of Sunday. I had some regrets. I slept in the hotel lobby. I'm fine now. My voice is not fine. So that explains that. Moving on. Anyway, shall we get into a video game, y'all? So I lost. They do have a rating, and I like that it gives you these stats: first place and top 4. So obviously, if you get top 4, you'll get a bit of positive rating, and below top 4, you'll get a negative rating. I got a negative rating because, so when I just played like the first game just to make sure it was working and stuff. My board bugged out. I couldn't actually position anything correctly. And I had one of my sponsors on Discord trying to yell at me about an opportunity that's like super important. So I was trying to like super multitask with a bugged board and it didn't end out well. So anyway, let's get into a game and see how we go. Oh, also they have these bonuses for if you pre-order the new expansion pack, you get bonuses and access to the beta and stuff. That's totally up to you. Like, if they didn't give it to me, I would probably buy it anyway, to be perfectly honest. I have no problem with them providing these rewards for that because, you know, free-to-play games and stuff. That's a personal choice of yours. I've always pre-purchased, like before I was actually working properly with Blizzard, I was always pre-purchasing packs and like all of the hero stuff in Heroes of the Storm, like all of the hero bundles and stuff anyway. So that's me when I was working full-time. You make your decisions based off your ability to purchase extra fun things for yourself. Excellent. Now that we got that out of the way, let's play a video game. It's also cool because you get to see everyone's names and stuff. So there's no items. There's no like the costs don't the costs of units don't scale. Like it's a lot easier for someone with my level of brain capacity. Not gonna lie. It would be a little bit easier if you're kind of familiar with Hearthstone, just so that you know how some of the units work, because the units in the actual Hearthstone game are the same. It's just kind of how they function are a bit different. But that being said, it's like getting into any auto battler and learning what all of the cards do anyway. So yeah.
I think you can win this thing.
I don't think so, bro, but I appreciate your optimism. I'm heckin' dead. So we came last in the first game. Let's go. Let's do this. 228 points? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, listen. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So when you upgrade, your store, you get extra units and you get like higher level units as well. So it's worth trying to upgrade when you can. Do we win though? Do we?
You got this. You're way ahead.
Nah, don't lie, Bob. Don't lie to me, Bob. Don't you lie to me, Bob. I can't take it. Oh my god, someone please kill the heckin' Mal'Ganis. This RNG is too much. Nah, he won just because of the Mal'Ganis. Purely the Mal'Ganis. Oh my god. Purely the Mal'Ganis won that. By 1 damage. By 1 damage. By 1 damage, y'all. By 1 damage. I can't believe. How many points did I get? Did I at least get like any points for that? That was too intense for me. I don't know if I can handle that again. Oh my god. How come my emotes aren't coming up? We did pretty good, not gonna lie. We did pretty good. Oh my god, did we get positivity points? Thank God. Yeah, Dunk, I really like it, honestly. It works for me. That's what's always drawn me to like Blizzard's games from other genres and stuff, is just like, everyone's like, it's so much more casual. Like Hearthstone's like Magic, but it's casual. And I'm like, yes, great. It means my brain can handle the shit. Like, I'll take it. Oh my God. All right, this guy's gonna carry us. It's fine. We got it. Oh my God, chat, did we just win a game? Did we just win a game? Did we do it? Finally! Finally, we just won a game! We just won a game!
That's how it's done. You're a real inspiration, friend.
Thank you, Bob. I love you, Bob. We did it. Okay, sweet. We finally have our how-to video for YouTube. Excellent. We got second.
Your minions really pulled their
Okay.
weight.
Malgankus, let's go.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Malgankus, my dude. I need you right now.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
No? I need you. I needed you, Malgankus. It's alright, we get in just super thick, boys. It's okay. Get your fat undead ass in here. I know, because it's literally the only option that I have, right? Because, like, I still want these two. And I can't, like, sell anyone to make room for him. So it's like... I mean, if more Void Lords popped up, then maybe to, like, combine them. But otherwise, like, this one's already gold, this one's gold, this one's gold. So... Now we bless RNG. So he bypasses taunts too. That's pretty OP. I think we're pretty good. Pretty sure we chillin'. That's Hook's win right there. Hook bait, that is your win. That ain't even my win, fam. That is your win, dude. That was none of me. That was none of me, man. That was all you. That was all you, dude. Can we get some clappers in chat for hook bait? I'm sending my consultation fee. I want access to beta.
Make sure these ones stick around for next time.
Big boys in the house, yeah. Oh no, that was so unlucky. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Nah, we're fucked now because she saved us last time. Oh no, that's GG. That was because I got rid of my other low level unit that was like baiting it before. Oh no. Oh, we might be okay actually, I don't know. Wow. Oh my god, we did it. I'm so excited. We did it. Oh, we did it. Oh my god. My rating is nearly back.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, child. Oh my god, we did it. Yeah. Sorry, I know y'all are here for the gameplay, but
got this. You're way ahead.
He's like just too far away for it to be comfortable for me to pet him.